Good morning and welcome to the morning show with Angel and Tina and our fabulous in-studio guests that we have with us today. Tina is on location at the beach. Tina, how
on
you doing?
location at the beach. You want to see my view?
We do want to see your view. The ocean, right? Can never get too much ocean, although all we see is light.
Oh, you can't see it?
I do. I can see it. I can see it a little bit there.
There you go. Can you see it now?
I do. Is it toasty?
It is very toasty. So we have a pool and then we have a cabana and then we have the ocean, right? So we go to the pool, to the cabana, to the ocean, and then back.
Just to keep your body temperature like at bay.
Yeah, go back and forth with a different drink on each one.
Are you getting some good vitamin C? Ocean C?
My vitamin C.
Vitamin D.
Yeah.
Vitamin D, my vitamin C, my
Vitamin K.
My vitamin K, all the vitamins I can get. I'm getting all my fruits, pineapple, strawberries.
All in a mixed with crushed ice and other yummy stuff.
And there might be another liquid in there, but I'm not sure what kind of liquid is it. But a lot of pineapple and a lot of strawberry.
I love it. Well, good. I'm so happy for you to be away, getting a little downtime, a little beach time.
I am kind of slacking. Like I forgot to do our promotion this morning, and then we have the Connect Summit coming up. So we were getting some emails out to our speakers. And then you had your media mastery last night, and everybody's like, Tina, what's the link? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not there.
She's trying to be on vacation. This is the thing when you're an entrepreneur, you can work from anywhere. And so we do work from anywhere. But when you want to take time off, right, you have to have this little battle with yourself. Nancy, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Angel.
Where are you coming in from?
I'm coming in from Charlotte, North Carolina.
And Nancy, you got to say it like Charlotte, North Carolina.
I think I'm going to say
Didn't I just do that? So, Nancy, have you always lived in Charlotte?
I was born and raised here, but my parents were from the north. So, but I've been here for 68 years. Yeah.
Well, because you got a little of that little drawl in you.
You got that drawl. You got that southern drawl.
It's really sweet and special. I love it. Johanna, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
Johanna, where are you coming from?
Well, actually, I moved here from Charlotte, so we got something to talk about. But I'm in Oceanside, California, on the Oceanside Harbor. So I got nice little.
Is that really your view, or is that a?
Oh no, it's my view. It's definitely not.
Like, oh no, it's my
view. not a green screen, no. But yeah, it's
because that is
nice
green screen worthy. Like
it is totally. Well,
yes.
at some point you'll see some waves going and some cars driving, and you know that it's not. But yeah, it's definitely beautiful here by the beach.
It's a gorgeous view, right?
It doesn't get as hot as Florida, though.
Well, no, it doesn't get as hot, but how pretty. You get to look out at the ocean. Johanna or Nancy, are you a beach girl? Or
very much so. It's my happy place.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's my happy place too. That's why I'm so happy.
I have this cute little hat I should have brought for you, Tina. It says beach happy, but the BE, and so it's like be happy, but it says beach happy. It's super cute.
I like
so
that.
Cute.
I like that. I have a makeup bag that says beach, please.
Yes.
Like
yes.
So I brought it with me. Okay, so today is day 4
of the countdown. So it was 12,
it's day
11
4 of the countdown for the Angel birthday celebration. So if you guys were here yesterday, you've seen her amazing birthday celebration in her yard. Her birthday is not until Saturday, people. So make sure on Saturday.
You can understand the confusion, Tina.
I can, but if you guys were really paying attention, you would know
I was
supposed to leave. So this is my whole thing. So a month ago, I was like, I want to do something special for my wonderful friend and co-host, for her 50th birthday. She wasn't going to leave. She was going to stay at home. Her birthday was on Saturday. So I was like, I'm going to do 12 days of birthday celebration, right? And on her last day, I want to do the sign gypsy signs in her yard.
Oh yeah, I've
So
got
to
their
go out with the bang.
Yeah, I've got they left this card in my.
You've been gypsied.
Yeah.
I love it. So that was the last day. So then, like 2 weeks ago, she goes, so Jay and I decided to go to Florida. And I'm like, oh, really? When are you leaving? And I'm going, when are you leaving?
She kept asking me, so when are you leaving? When are you leaving? When are you going to be gone?
I'm like, probably either the 12th or the 13th. And I went,
okay, well, which one?
And I was like, okay. And so the next day I was like, did you decide which day yet? And she goes, no, not yet. Did you decide which day yet? She goes, yeah, we're leaving on Tuesday. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, can you cancel Friday and move it till Sunday night so Monday morning she can have it because she's leaving Tuesday. And I was going to do it last Friday and she couldn't. She was on vacation. So I was like, okay, what about Monday? And mind you, I have all of these gifts like delivered accordingly, right?
Yeah, it's been, and I've been warned not to go to the mailbox, not to check packages.
And
right?
don't question Jay because poor Jay cannot keep a secret.
You can't.
Last week, she says, what about this, this, and this? He goes, please don't ask me. He starts breaking out in hives and starts hot and sweaty. And
he's like,
oh my God, I can't lie.
Don't ask me. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll walk away. I'll step away.
Every year on your birthday for about 2 weeks, don't go to the mailbox. Don't question him. And I even like threw in, and he tells you not to come outside. Don't go outside. So then that way she don't see the gypsy sign, right? So yesterday I had to get the gypsy signs out because she was leaving today. And then what did she tell me on Friday? I'm not going next week. And I went,
no, we didn't. When did we decide?
On Friday.
Was it Friday? Yeah, I called my girls.
I delivered food for you guys Friday night.
That's right. We had dinner, Chinese, or actually it's like Thai hep or Thai food is delivered. Right? So yummy.
Enjoy your dinner?
I love my dinner. And
so you got what? You got red curry, right? That was your favorite.
Red curry and this yummy chicken and spring egg rolls and yum. Yeah, yum. Yum. It's my favorite. I could order from them every day.
Right. So today is day 4. So to the right of you is a cute little pretty bag.
I know. Look at you've got Jay wrapping.
I know. Poor Jay's my wrapper now. So open up your day 4 celebration. So we're celebrating all the way till Friday. People, her birthday is Saturday, so please do not forget her birthday.
So I did a Facebook Live of the yard sign last night, and I've been telling everybody I'm okay with the 50, but seeing it so big, Angel is 50, big. I'm just looking at it going, huh.
Can it be any more in my face?
Right, yeah, right, super, super big.
And all your neighbors are seeing it. Everybody who goes by.
Gotta tell everybody what you got.
Okay, so it's a little chandelier birthday cake topper. Look at the color candles.
So pretty.
Look, it's on your brand too.
They're on brand. Yeah, everything's pink and black. I love it.
So yesterday the sign gypsies were all pink and black. She called me or texted me and she was like, is it okay if I put wine and champagne? I said, yes.
Oh,
look how cute.
Nom nom nom. My favorite meal.
Candles and coffee?
Candles and coffee. Well, this is not my favorite meal. We'll have to have a birthday cake.
Yes.
Somebody asked me, I was filling out something not too long ago and it asked what my favorite meal was. And I said coffee.
Yeah, I think Angel and I can live on coffee alone until about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then
we switch.
Liquid.
We switch. And then so Tina also gave me my little juice box.
Yes.
Somebody did tell me, she's like, Angel, you're 50. It's a wine tumbler. I'm like, you can stop calling it a juice box. I said, but it came with a straw.
It looks like a juice box, right?
It kind of does. It kind of does. So thank you. Tina has been having so much fun. We've been celebrating now for almost 2 weeks, and But we
What are you
decided,
gonna
I called
do
my,
on Monday when we stop celebrating?
I know, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be heartbroken.
He's gonna be like, is there anything on
Where's my presents? Yeah, we called the kids over the weekend because Disney was opening up. And I said, yeah, we're considering, not coming. We're just trying to figure out whether we should because Florida is such a hot spot right now. And both of them, like at the same time, just went, don't. We're like, really? And they're like, yeah, don't come. I'm like, okay, all right. So yeah, poor Tina. So Tina's tried to surprise me, and I'm like trying to decide where I'm going to be in the country. So kudos to you. The signs was a really cool idea. I've seen those on Facebook, right? Have you guys seen the signs? The yard signs. I should have. Where's a picture? I'll show you guys a picture of it.
It was really cool. It said happy 50th birthday, Angel. Had like wine glasses and champagne and pink and black. Everything it was very cool. And it's very, very big signs that are in your yard. So everybody sees it. So
Yeah,
I did that for my son when he graduated basic training last year. And it was in our yard when he got home. So congratulations, Private Torres. And he was very excited. And then, all day long, beep, 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 beep. We were hearing all
people
these
were honking
and, screaming. And it was fun. So did you get any honks yesterday?
I think I did. But I was inside working like the whole day. I was inside working. I kept wanting to go outside. So I don't have a picture of it, but I did take a little video. So I'm gonna turn as soon as I turn this around.
I have a picture. Jay sent me a picture. So yesterday morning when you jumped in the shower, Jay ran outside or walked outside and he took a picture so I could see. I was like, oh, it looks great. Go back inside so she don't come out.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at so big.
I should have had him put the 50 even bigger so then that way.
No, it was plenty big. Right? It was plenty big. Yeah, so it took up the whole yard, which was super exciting. So, and it was my pink and black colors, so it was really in brand, and yeah, it was a whole lot of 50. Angel is 50, so yeah, that was really fun.
All of your birthday presents were all around 50.
Yeah.
50 package. The first day you got a 50th birthday package with wine socks.
I do. I love my wine socks. On the bottom, they say, if you can read this, and the other one says, bring me wine. Okay, Nancy, have you hit a big milestone birthday yet?
Oh, well, I guess 65 was. My next one will be 70 in 2 years.
Oh my gosh, you don't
even... Look at you like a little spring chicken.
Little spring chicken.
You better.
How about you, Johanna? Have you hit a big milestone birthday yet?
I'll be hitting 40 soon, so that'll be a big one.
Not, right?
Not 40 either.
No, we all look so fabulous.
Fabulous.
Absolutely.
Right. Not a day over.
Not a day over
29. Not a day over 29.
Not a day over fabulous.
All right. So what have you guys been up to? I know, Johanna, you're back on lockdown out in California, right?
We are. Thankfully, I created a yoga teacher training program for the Bay Club, which I did not do through the Bay Club because of lockdown. So I'm running that online. And that's been going really well. So I've been connecting with my yoga community that way, helping people become teachers and helping people understand the yoga philosophy a little better. So it's been an amazing journey. I'm actually excited. COVID has brought a lot of
really good. You were able to pivot.
Yeah.
Right online.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy, but it's one of those things where you can either look at the problem or look at solutions. And if you're looking at the problem, you can't find the solution. So you need to work with what you have. And it's actually been amazing. My husband lives in Ireland because we have been working on getting him into the US. And obviously with COVID, that's not going to happen. So I'm either meeting him in Ireland and living there for a little bit, or we're meeting in South America somewhere. So deciding where we're going.
We can't leave though, can we? I don't think
the second I can though, I'll be meeting him somewhere else in the world.
So when was the last time
you go to Ireland?
When was the last time you were together?
February.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, we got married in January, so we got married and now we got
married and then you guys immediately had to split. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, right? You could do a whole little something on how relationships. So what do you do? Like grab a globe or grab a little map and like spin it and go, where do we think we want to meet?
We have our options. I've lived in Costa Rica in the past, so that's definitely our number one option, except Costa Rica will most likely not let Americans in. So that's what's holding us back at that time. And then Dominican Republic is another one because my roots are in Puerto Rico and I can take a boat there and it doesn't matter that, we can manage our way in and out. But yeah, for now, it's just a waiting game really to figure out what the world is going to let us do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Right. My family's been here, and I think that's been one of this that's kind of kept me sane is my girls had come home and they were quarantining here for like a month. And my husband's here, my son is here. And so that's kind of kept me.
What would you do if everybody was gone?
Well, I probably wouldn't have the technology all figured out because like I'd really be a mole in my house because when this stuff doesn't work, I'm like,
I know you're like,
yeah.
See, I've been hesitant. My dad's in Puerto Rico and I could be spending time there, but to get there from California, I have to take 2 planes. So that's 3 airports and 2 planes just to get there. And to be honest, like I just don't want to risk it. I just don't.
Oh. How about you, Miss Nancy? How have you been doing?
Oh, I've been doing good because I've been working from home for 37 years. I left corporate America, but Johanna, I have to tell you that I discovered Holy Yoga about 5 years ago, and my instructor, we do it by Zoom now every Friday morning for an hour and a half, and it's my sanity, and I just love it. So I admire you so much for what you're doing to help others.
Thank you.
But no, pretty much just the shifting and being smart and being wise. And I have some children that are not too far from me here. One's in a speech pathologist, and so she has to stay, really masked up, everything. But it has been a time of really getting a lot of work done because I've been networking for 20 years and going and going and going. And now I'm networking across the country, a lot in California, meeting people. So it's been great. And also I launched my 3rd book in May. So, life keeps going and we just keep going. So
have you gotten busier over the last couple of months? Have you gotten busier?
I have, because I'm in health and wellness and everybody wants that peace of mind that their immune system is built up like crazy, but it's, we all know it's healthy mind, body, and spirit. So you have to nurture each of them. So
Absolutely.
yes, it has been busier.
Yeah, we've been so busy. I mean, I've had to force myself my work schedule.
You're doing good. You're doing
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, right?
Sign outside saying parasailing $20 today, and I'm like, ooh.
Ooh. Tina's, are you going to do it?
Parasailing.
I think you should. How fun would that be?
Back and forth, like, the little plane keeps going back and forth, and I'm like, what is it saying?
Parasailing. All right. So
that'll be more than that. You'll have great 6 feet of distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very social distancing activity.
I was like, what does it say? And then so it just went by again. I went, oh, parasailing.
$20.
Squirrel.
That's really cool. Right. She's got the ocean out in front of her. What was I saying? Oh, my schedule. I've been very good. 8 to 6. I pretty much have now shortened my days and I'm done by 6 o'clock.
And do you close your computer?
I do. And on this weekend, I totally unplugged, totally disconnected over the weekend. I had a couple clients who were speaking at events, and I had a couple little emergency texts, panic texts that I responded to, but I did not turn on my computer. I turned it off on Friday at 6 o'clock. I didn't turn it off until Monday until 8 a.m. And I was like arguing with myself. It's okay. You can take some time off. It'll still be there. It's not.
You need to work. What are you doing? You can do it. Go by the pool.
Yeah. So, right. You get a little,
Well, you were doing like 15-hour days.
It was. I've really cut back. I've been a good girl. I have been a really good girl. Well, let's get to know our guests a little bit better. I'm going to start with you, Miss Nancy. Nancy White wants to live in a world where people will thrive and not just survive, both physically and financially. In her business, she assists health conscious adults in creating their healthy lifestyles that they can tweak as they age. Oh, thank goodness. I can start tweaking now. She also provides resources and connections to help businesses scale and add additional income streams. Nancy started her entrepreneurial journey 35 years ago after leaving corporate America. And since that time, she has started several businesses. Some have flopped, some sold, some blossomed, but learning has never stopped. A natural gift for Nancy is connecting people, especially for business. She served as the foundation leader for the eWomen Network from 2006 to 2020. She established the first HeartLink network for women in Charlotte in 2008. And she was once referred to as the most connected person in Charlotte. And of course, she just published her third book, right, Nancy?
Mhm.
Fabulous to have you here. The most connected woman in Charlotte. That's
that
quite a
name
title.
still applies to you, love.
Right?
She is. I say, hey, I need somebody. She goes, oh, I have somebody.
How does one become the most connected person?
Well, it's meeting people and never meeting a stranger. I know. And it's networking, and also finding out there's great resources, Angel, to be able to share with other people. And so I met a young gal that was moving from Mexico to the Charlotte area, and very smart woman. And so she needed to have a place to stay. And so anyways, it's just like this little Rolodex starts going, and you just, start. I know. And it is, and it's always about helping somebody else, Angel. And that's the way we stay most connected, is by making sure that we're doing things to help other people first and foremost.
I think that building relationships and staying connected, I think we're seeing how, now that we're social distancing, right, how valuable that has been for so many of us. How have you been able to shift that in not being able to go out in person?
This technology. And so I did a Facebook Live on Zoom fatigue not too long ago. And so, but
it's a real thing.
It really
is a real thing.
We all had ZF for a very long time.
Yeah, but it's just sort of networking across the country. In fact, I talked with a young gal in Hawaii and a gentleman in Ireland. You're talking about Ireland. And so it's just really finding more and more resources, and they just become not only great connections, but some become even better friends. And then doing things like this, doing podcasts and just sharing with other people. So you just keep on reaching out to people.
Well, Tina is really good at that. And we've been able to, when this first started, we put together a summit that was able to bring people together and connect people. And of course, doing the morning show has, kept us all in community and together. But Zoom fatigue, I remember it was about a month in that I felt like, oh my gosh, I just can't.
And I think you and I were both like, and I'm like, I'm feeling so tired. And you're like, you know what? Me too. And I'm like, and then I think it was one of our guests said it's Zoom fatigue. And we're like, what? It's a thing? I think we have this.
Totally have it.
Yeah.
My chair, right, has my mold to it because I really get out of it, right? And so, trying to find those times a day where you build in those breaks. In fact, I've got a gal, she says, Angel, you have to build in like the 90 minutes of break time throughout your day. I'm like, there ain't no way. But I've got all these folks that like really take it, like we're taking care of each other. And because we have so much more access to each other now than we are used to, we can, instant access. We see each other, we're on screen.
You remember the first couple of weeks, I had a coaching call with you and you were like, oh my God, I'm just so tired, da, da, da. I'm like, get out the phone right now, go get in the car. And you and Jay got in the car and you drove, and I said, and I want proof. That's
right, I forgot. Jay, he's like, Angel, when do you have a break today? And I'm looking at my calendar, I'm like, I don't.
8:30 tonight?
He's like, I just need a few minutes. And he's like, just a lunch break. And of course I hadn't been scheduling even those, right? It was just so, it was really bad. And I was like, okay, I have this window, like here, I have this 30-minute window. And he comes in, he gets me, grabs my hand, walks me around to the garage, takes me out to the car, and I have a convertible, and puts me in the car. I'm like, I don't know where we're going. I don't have shoes on. He's like, it's all good. But he had put a little picnic in the car, and we went and drove around, and we had the top down and country music was playing. And I was like, oh,
What that looks like.
And then of course I get a text message from somebody. I had a call that I didn't have on my calendar. I was like, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. So we had to cut it a little bit short, but it was, yeah. So people are taking care. They're like looking out for me. I forgot about that little surprise, my little escape during the day. So Nancy, what are some things that you're doing to, fight Zoom fatigue?
Well, just like what you're doing in scheduling it in and just using, your phones and things with the time blocking, have to do it. And, saying no is a great word. And, because
letters in the alphabet that nobody likes to say.
That is, Tina. And so, but, spacing it out and using calendaring and doing things, systems, letting technology work for you instead of work against you.
Yes.
I think it's just,
How many breaks do you put in your calendar?
I tried not to work longer than 90 minutes and then get up 10 minutes and go out and look at the hummingbirds or go get some water or, go to the restroom or whatever. So just getting up and moving around or going outside, I think is really important, just to get a breath of fresh air, walk to the mailbox, whatever it is. So to answer your question, Tina, I probably have at least 4 to 5 times throughout the day where I'm just taking, 10 or 15 minutes.
I go and walk and refill my coffee mug.
That counts.
I say it does. Because Jay has asked me, like, do you want me to do something? I'm like, no, this is my exercise. It forces me.
Steps is my exercise.
And it is.
So, what is your app watch? What does your steps say? 18.
Oh, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Yeah.
So the other day, my girlfriend and I told you guys we walked the beach and we kind of got lost.
Tina walks on the beach and gets lost. Like that tells you something about her.
Me, right? Only me. Because I know we lived on the hotel after the Gold Hotel, but I didn't know that there was 4 Gold Hotels all the way down the beach. So we walked past the 4th
past her hotel.
And I'm like, I think we walked too far.
How many steps did you get in that day?
My watch said, congratulations, you walked further than the whole entire month.
You made up for lost time.
Like, thank you for reminding me that I haven't gotten off my butt all month.
It's keeping track. It's keeping track.
Congratulations, you walked more today than you have all month. And I'm like,
so Nancy, you worked on a book during this time and actually published a book during this time.
And it was a collaborative. So It was 7 different authors. And my chapter, the book is called Radical Self-Love. And I've got a dear friend, Lori Davis. It's a couples and a coach. In fact, she's a matchmaker also. And but my chapter was on setting goals, Angel, and self-love is setting goals first and foremost for yourself, just like we're talking about, taking care of yourself, doing those things. We have to set goals in every area of our life. Every area needs to be nurtured. It has to do that. So it was a collaborative effort.
Well, congratulations. Did you guys do
a book during quarantine, right?
I think it's brilliant. We all thought we would be, right? We all thought we'd be sitting around with nothing to do, but some of us got a little busier because we were going to do a couple of books. Did you do like a launch party, a celebration?
That's coming up. We're going to get all the authors together and just, to do something similar to this, but like a fun party, just, So yes, that's still in the plannings. And that's one of the things for book launches, grand openings or whatever. You can have more than one.
Yes. Yes,
and you can take it all virtual, you know, you can have it virtual. You just gotta be a little creative when you do these things.
right.
Yes.
And you really want to have, the nice thing about becoming an author, I think, is the continual marketing of it. You can continue to do book signings and book events and speaking events and all of that throughout the journey of the book. So I can't wait. You'll have to invite us all to your party. How do you want people to connect with you, Nancy?
Probably through social media is the easiest way, either through LinkedIn or Facebook. I'm not like Tina and her Instagram girl, but I mean, you know, we can, but just, you know, go. Or Pinterest, yes. But just really going through my website and setting up a time just to talk. I love to talk with people, Angel, and find out what their gifts and talents are. But again, because they become wonderful resources, not only for me, but for others to share. So they can just go to my website, thehealthysaleschick.com. And
I love that name. Don't you just love that? So creative.
But it's CELES, so it's not SALES.
Yeah, healthy cells, like
Cells. The trillions of cells were made of, yes.
Yes. Right. It is a pretty clever name, the Healthy Cells Chick. So that you're all from the inside, right? Getting all healthy from the inside out.
Yeah. All the healthy things that you need.
All healthy things. All right, well, let's get to know Johanna.
Coming out of Angel Tuccy's mouth.
It doesn't take much. She is Johanna Godinez, MBA, is the founder of Life and Style Coaches, and more recently has incorporated a yoga school to her repertoire. Beyond Asana Yoga is a 200-hour certified school through Yoga Alliance, and it aims to bring the 5,000-year-old ancient philosophy of yoga to individuals and incorporate them on and off the mat. Whether she's creating harmony and implementing masterminds in a corporation or educating individuals on how to optimize their life, Johanna's main goal is to assist others in creating the life and freedom that they deserve. Johanna, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you. I love the energy you ladies bring. This is so great.
We are the bright start to the day, right? We definitely talk and walk our talk and
talk our walk. Walk our talk. We talk the walk. We walk the talk.
Talk
we
the talk and walk the walk.
Steps, but
I think I have too much sun.
So you've been able to shift and pivot, which has just been beautiful. And Johanna, doing that as a newlywed away from your groom, right, in those, beginning stages. How often do you guys talk to each other? How often do you virtual see each other?
Oh my God. So he's taking my yoga teacher training. So we get to spend at least 4 hours a day together on Zoom. And then of course we talk during the day. But he supports me in so many ways that I can't even tell you. Even though we're far away, it feels like we're very close together. How open can I be? We met at an ayahuasca ceremony in Peru.
What is an ayahuasca ceremony?
Ayahuasca.
Wait, hold on. Is it bad?
I mean, if you're very conservative and somehow think that going to different places is bad, then yes, you might think it's bad. But it's part of a tree. It comes in the bark of the tree, and they process it, and you drink it, and you have a shaman that leads you through a process where you're allowed to ask other planes for knowledge and insight on this experience that we are living, this physical experience in which we have duality, where you are you and this is mine, and we're attempting to break from duality. That is why we're here, even though most people don't know that.
So how long ago was that?
In September.
In September. You met him in September.
God. Yes.
And you got married in January.
In January, yeah.
How much time have you actually been physically
Angel,
in the
you
same
and I
place
could have
together?
been married by now because I met you in September.
We've been together physically maybe 100 days.
Oh
wow. That's
but neither of us thought we would get married. I've never wanted to get married. I don't believe in marriage. I do not want children. I didn't come here for that. And I know that most women can't relate to that, and that's okay. but he never wanted to get married. He's a professional poker player. He's lived his whole life just traveling around the world playing poker, and he was very happy doing that as well. So the fact that we had to both go to a different country to find the answers to the questions that we had in our own life experience led us
find
to
each other there.
Well, it was a moment, it was like one specific moment in which we both saw something in the world, and he wasn't on ayahuasca. I was. He didn't do the ceremonies until after I left. I was only there for 5 days. He was there for 6 weeks. But yeah, it's amazing. You know, he and I are both firm believers that humans are here to have a life experience, and that means you need to physically live life and participate, and most people don't. Most people create
we have
this.
One of our audience, Kimberly Bassett, met her husband 6 months and married, and that was 34 years ago.
Really?
I mean,
Angel, I have hope.
I know, poor Tina. Tina is now like going, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I could be married. I could be married by September. Even right now, right? Well, Kim showed her little grandbaby the other day. That was so sweet.
She was just adorable.
Nancy, are you married?
So
I am.
How long did you
third marriage.
How long did you date current husband before you?
How long did I date him? We've been married 26 years now, but we dated for about 3 years.
You dated for 3 years.
I always joke around that I skipped my first 2 divorces. That's why I got married so late in life. I skipped a few and just
You skipped your first 2 divorces. Yeah. That may be true. My son and I were just talking about that, because my kids are, I've got, my daughters are 27 and my son is 22, and they're not looking to be married, right? That's just not the path that they're on. None of them. And we were just talking about how, I mean, I was married when I was 20. I was 22 when I was married. Like you dated and then you got married and you did all this stuff, right?
Okay, so how long did you and Jay date before you guys got married?
A year. We were.
That's not long either.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think that when the right person comes in, like, time doesn't quite even play a purpose. Like, I can promise you that I knew that man in another life. Like, I don't have one doubt in my mind that I knew him from another life, and that our energies had somehow.
Isn't that just a beautiful journey? Like, to know that. I think of our lives. I had somebody describe this to me once, and it just resonated with me. When you think about mosaics, like they're broken pieces of pottery or broken pieces of glass, that when you just see them like individually, it's just random, broken, like it doesn't represent anything. But put together, you can make these beautiful displays and images and
pieces of art.
Yeah, beautiful pieces of art. But individually, it's just a broken piece of pottery or broken piece of glass. But our lives are like, here are these moments that we often think of just random, right? It was just a decision. I just happened to meet that guy, I just happened to go here. But it's a series of all these decisions and choices and actions that we take that separately, they don't seem to represent anything. But when you think about, Johanna, how your worlds came together and all the things, the decisions and choices you had to make
to go to
get there,
and meet.
That gives me chills.
Right?
And it's crazy, because I always said, like, I can't be married and I can't have children because I have a bigger purpose in life, and someone would just get in my way. And that's always been my thing. Like, I don't need somebody else because I have a purpose, and my purpose is to alter the way that we educate our children. And that's a huge purpose. And it's like, my plan lasts till I'm 147. And so, I have a 100-year plan, and I don't care if I don't live that long. My plan is still going, because unless I have that vision and I know what I can accomplish, you can't. Unless you have a vision and you have a plan, how are you supposed to accomplish something, right? So meeting someone that so perfectly just, if you ask him, he'll tell you she has a purpose and I'll be here to support her, because he by taking my classes and by knowing who I am, he's been able to be the one person that actually understands me. like not even my family has been able to understand. My mom has no idea what I do all day. She has no clue.
You come
No
from
clue.
Spanish descent, right? So, you know.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, born and raised.
Puerto Rican, because I'm that too. And when you have that, you got to get married and have kids, and you know your husband takes care of you. What? You're not going to get married? You're not going to have kids? What are you going to do with yourself?
Oh, and I'm an only child, which means that my parents won't have grandchildren.
Because they're not giving no grandbabies.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, though, my father wanted a son. So I grew up kind of like not understanding sort of the border between a girl. Like it wasn't until I was in my teens that I was like, oh man, I'm a tomboy. Like it never really like was a thing because I use tools just as much as I use dolls. Like if you give me an Allen wrench, I can tell you like this is a 5, this is a 6. Like most women can't do that, but because I lived, like my dad had me racing cars and building things with tools and doing all these things. Meanwhile, my mom like would get my nails done and would get my hair done. So
and you were
I also had this like crazy duality in my life that helped really build this frame of mind that's so like out of the box. But it was having like these two people that were so different and being like, well, if it's okay to think like this, and if it's okay to think like that, and these two people are together and they're so friggin' different, then I can think however I want and I can do whatever I want. So I mean, I'm grateful. It's been nothing but amazing.
Okay, so you're doing this 200-hour you're certifying yoga instructors, correct?
Yeah, and I'll tell you a little about how that came. So I built this program for the Bay Club, and they were going to incorporate it. So March, we were going to start advertising to start YTT in July. And then in March, they were like, no, we don't want to do this online. We don't want to do any of it. And I was like, all right, well, everything's in my name. I'm the one who built it. It's called Bay Lifestyle, but Beyond Asana Yoga is Bay. So it's going to shift to Beyond Asana Yoga, and it's mine. And within 3 weeks, I had it all online, and it's a beautiful program that's divided in blocks, and you download the blocks and you turn everything in online. And we have the Zoom meetings, and I was able to find a teacher in India who's my philosophy teacher, and I added a chakra component. So part of what people don't know about yoga is that yoga has nothing to do with physical postures. Zero. Can you use physical postures to do yoga? Yes. But is yoga a physical thing? No, never. It has nothing to do with a physical thing. So my job to train these teachers is to give them this knowledge of yoga is a 5,000-year-old philosophy that currently can be incorporated physically because it's what people need the most because we're not moving. So finding a way to find stillness in our mind, stillness in our bodies, not stillness in terms that we're not moving, but stillness in a posture as you're focusing on engaging. That's a moving meditation. And it's because it's harder for people to just sit and meditate. So we create a meditation through their movements, their body, and their breath. So unless you understand all of that, it's hard for yoga teachers nowadays to teach this. And so many yoga programs are focused on the physicality that when I created this program, I was like, I'm like, yes, of course you're going to learn how to teach the physical aspect, but unless you understand why you're doing a posture, like if like Nancy, you're having a one-on-one yoga experience. If in your experience, because of COVID, you were feeling very ungrounded, very unsafe, and not knowing where things were happening, I would focus all of my practice with you on your root chakra. And that is all grounding poses that are opening in your hips and that are releasing your body, because that's where I want your energy to go. Or for you, Tina, who is really focused on wanting to feel this love and wanting to give this love. For you, I would have more heart openings, and we would do things where we're facing the sun and we're focusing on bringing our heart and we're working our shoulders.
When I'm out there on the beach.
Yeah, so
with this arm, but I can do it with this arm.
Yeah, oh, I can't lift both of my arms, so we can sort of.
Well, I have like a torn rotator cuff, so.
My muscles stopped working here. I was training for American Ninja Warrior, and one day my arm just wouldn't work. So, but you those are things life gives you stuff, right? Like I could have not put this together. I could have said I can't work out because I can't lift my arm. Yeah. It's all about understanding, and with yoga, it teaches you that if you understand yourself, the practice is not the same for anybody. it is what you need. And through this teacher training, first of all, you can take it if you don't want to be a teacher. You would just take part of the training and you would miss the last few classes, which are all about sexual harassment and the business in yoga and things like that. But we're making teachers that actually know and understand yoga, not just how to do Warrior One, but from the inside out, from your anatomy, from anatomical variations, what's tension, what's compression, what does your body need in terms of how you're feeling and what you're being affected with in your life, so you can balance your emotions and your whole being from head to toe.
How did we get in touch with you, Johanna?
Oh, you can call me 815-501-5070. I'm always available, or you can find me on social media.
Do the phone number one more time.
815-501-5070. I love just talking and connecting with people. That's my jam. And I volunteer a lot of my time to share this message. So if anybody has like a nonprofit, I work with women in recovery. I work with men that are in the prison system or in halfway houses in between getting released from the prison system, and helping them understand how to use the hustle to be legal, to make legal money. But yeah, just yoga can be incorporated in many ways. So always available.
Fabulous, fascinating, right? Fascinating stories, and
so
that's one of the things.
On the beach doing all these open heart yoga.
Okay, right? You can have a little private little session with her on the beach because she's ready. She's ready, and who knows, that person you're walking by the beach, Tina.
4 months.
The fact that you're there, not a coincidence, right?
Nope.
On the beach.
Oh shoot! I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I'm going to talk about our sponsors because yesterday we have a brand new sponsor come on, Sonic Virtual Assistant. We did not update all of our graphics yesterday. Somebody's on the beach on vacation.
Somebody's on the beach.
So I want to make sure that, let me see if I can find the graphics and talk about our sponsors a little bit, because this is what keeps us going. This is the bright start to the day, right? It's an unscripted show. We're getting to know each other in ways that we wouldn't normally from your, if we were speaking on stages, from our professional bios, just a little bit more like pulling back the curtain and seeing how people are really living right now. So let me share my screen so I can show you. This is Sonic Virtual Assistant is our brand new sponsor, and we're so excited. If you've got things on your to-do list, things you want to put on your to-do list, or things you want to get off your to-don't list because it never gets done. I love that. It's a Sonic Virtual Assistant. We should probably put their contact information on this logo, right?
Yeah,
I think we should. So we'll do that. We'll have that updated. And then I want to show this other one as well.
So this dress that you have on today, is this by Bliss by the Lake?
It is. Yeah, it is. So Bliss by the Lake.
Our sponsor is Bliss by the Lake Boutique in Lake Norman, North Carolina. And they fully dress Angel and I in some very cute clothes.
Yeah, so I'll stand up and show this dress in a second, but it's Bliss by the Lake Boutique is our clothing sponsor. We want to say thank you so much to them. And then of course, the Zandra TV network. What'd you say?
I said our wonderful producer.
Our award-winning producer. Award-winning producer is the Zandra TV network, which I also have the right information about her because we always mess it up. But
we can't make the numbers a little bit more than we should. I think right? We say billion instead of million.
So we're on Roku, Amazon Fire, BizVod, and Apple TV, Chromecast, distribution of potentially 150 million viewers, because Roku themselves has 29.1 million active viewers. And so they are streaming, syndicating the Angel and Tina morning show. This is my fun little dress with these
love that.
sleeves, and it has pockets.
So cute.
I love that on you. It's just a fun little dress.
And Lake Norman is such a fun place.
Wear a dress instead of yoga pants.
I've been wearing a dress all week. 2 days.
Coffee.
Instead of yoga pants. I've had I've had my dresses on. So we want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Make sure that you check them out. Go and follow them on social media. Tell them you heard about them on the morning show with Angel and Tina. Reach out to them and connect. I know with Daniel, with the virtual assistant, people are always saying they're like busy. They've got things on their list. And as long as we are busy and doing things that aren't revenue generating or creative, or elevating our gifts, so much of that can be automated and put out onto a virtual assistant. He has
such great affordable packages.
So affordable. Like when you're just going to kick yourself that you kept this stuff on your to-do list for this long.
That's it?
Yeah, it's dynamite. He has assistants in the US and in the Philippines, and so affordable. I promise you, it's going to free up your day, free up your time. I had my personal assistant come over on Friday or Thursday and gave her this whole long list. And Tina, within 24 hours, the whole list was done. I was just like, oh, I love you. Right? It's been sitting on my list for like a week.
Right.
And within 24 hours, the whole thing was done.
List that I told you to get done.
I didn't give her that. Right? That's my creativity that I have to come up with. So we're just super grateful for our guests today, because it's our guests and our viewers that make this show possible, help us to become that bright start.
We have the Connect Summit 6 coming, where we are coming live from 1 to 7 Eastern. We have 9 amazing speakers. Joe Kennemore is our keynote speaker. He's the CEO of Banner Season. He's going to be our keynote. And then Jeff Levine is our sponsor for the Connect Summit 6. And tell us a little bit about Jeff.
Well, he actually came out of retirement. He was a tax attorney and came out of retirement to help people build wealth, especially during this time of COVID, because 2 things that we're most concerned about, right, is our health and our money. And so he is helping you to outlive your money. So if you're going to live to 147, right, to make sure that you don't run out of retirement money before that. And he is our sponsor of the Connect Summit. And I'll make sure that we get his website too, so people can follow him, because he's got a really cool website.
I'm so excited because this summit, and we don't do this on purpose, but this summit is all about building your wealth.
It is. It
is like a health and wealth summit this time around.
It really has come together by, not necessarily by design, right? We just take the little pieces of mosaic and see what ends up coming together with them. And it's going to be very much about generational wealth and protecting your money, protecting yourself. Wendy Labatt's got this amazing story. I mean, all of them, really. They've just all different aspects of wealth and finances.
And we have some new speakers coming on board as well. So I'm excited to hear all these amazing new speakers who are coming up.
Yeah, I was looking for Jeffrey's website. There are a lot of financial guys named Jeffrey Levine. Even one here in Colorado. When I Googled him, that's not the right guy. So
not our guy.
No, but there's it's a very popular name in the financial world.
Really?
Oh, that's funny.
Imagine that.
Like it is. I don't know. Is it like in the name or something?
I guess.
Like if your name is Jeffrey Levine, you're gonna be a CPA or financial planner or an accountant or something. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I'll find it. I'll get it all together tomorrow. But we are so excited. So we've got the Connect Summit coming up. We've got Tina is doing all of her workshops. One day Tina is going to teach us the master class on how she is building her Pinterest page. What's your number today?
Oh my gosh.
Because we're tracking you.
We are tracking. So I have been working on my Pinterest like the last 30 days or so.
Do Johanna, Nancy, do you guys do Pinterest?
No,
right? Yeah,
so
most of us don't.
I've been doing Pinterest for like 10, 11 years or so, but not like business style. So about last year, I started doing a couple of little things, but not pinning my own stuff. So about 30 days ago, I told Angel, I said, oh my God, I have like 46,000 monthly viewers. And she was like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? I'm like, I don't know. So then I started doing like some business things on Pinterest and creating some boards and doing some SEO and keyword research and stuff like that for my Pinterest. And then I was like, oh my God, guess what? It went up to 69. And oh my God, guess what? It went up to 80. And then Friday, it was at 96,000.
Right, she hit almost 100,000 in just a week of her doing her little system that she doesn't even. I was
like, there's nothing I'm doing. She's like, oh yes, there's something.
Yes, yes.
And so now it's 133,000 monthly viewers, 209,000 impressions, 7,000 engagements. I mean, it's kicking butt.
It's pretty fancy. It's pretty fancy.
So I am trying to come up with some kind of master class. I'm gonna teach all you wonderful viewers out there that ain't my, coach and person is like pushing me over the edge to teach. I really thought I was not doing anything, but apparently I am.
When you think about it, when she starts to document what it is that she's doing and engaging, there definitely is something you're doing, Tina, because it's growing. When you are doing what you're doing, when you started doing more of it, it started growing more. So that tells me.
And in one weekend, remember that one weekend it went up 15,000? And I was like, oh my God. Now you can find the Angel and Tina Morning Show on Pinterest as well.
So she's going to teach us a masterclass, right? She's going to help us. She's helping us to build those relationships online. And so if you guys would be interested in her Pinterest masterclass, write Pinterest in the comments so that she knows. We want to light a fire under her. Like, don't keep that to yourself. Learn it, do it, teach it.
Yeah, there you go. Put Pinterest in the comments. Let me know if you're interested. We'll see. We'll see if I can do something.
All right.
You will.
We've got we've got all sorts.
Live going on right now.
Who? Oh yeah. Well, Media Mastery Live is its whole. Yeah, it's in the works. It started 3 weeks ago. It is up and running. I'm super excited to watch these folks all just launch their media exposure. I mean, working on that behind the scenes.
I love watching them just go through the channels, right? Just go through and launching books and getting press releases done and all of these wonderful things that you just watch them grow, and then it makes you excited.
It is very exciting. It is very exciting. If you want more media exposure, follow us at makeyourbigImpact.com. Download your complimentary media guide at makeyourbigImpact.com. And if you're looking to be a guest on other people's platforms, join our Facebook group, Need a Guest. If you need a guest for your podcast, for your books, for your stages, people you want to interview, go to needaguest.com. That'll take you right to our Facebook group. And if you want to be a guest on other people's stages, then you can find those. We're like a matchmaker site at needaguest.com. All right, Tina.
Yeah, I think you need to do a matchmaker site for dating. I mean,
no. I know nothing. I've been married for 27 years. Right?
Well, obviously you have some cool ideas if you've been married for 27 years.
Well,
He's like,
many of them were happy married, right? Right.
And then here comes Jay.
No, I wonder if he went for a bike ride because he's not been around this morning.
He already did his duty. He already said, I already did my duty for the day. Tina already whipped me.
I know Tina's got him running errands and timing him and doing all sorts of stuff. Yeah, he's been.
I'm like, are you behind the curtain? Yes, I am. He's just sitting there like stalking Angel. She's like, what are you doing? I'm going live.
I know. And he's like standing, I can sense him. I'm like, why are you there? And then Tina will say something and then he'll present what Tina wanted him to do. She's like a little puppet over there. Right?
And I'm like, if you look underneath your desk, and she goes, how did you get that there?
Yeah.
I'm Tina Torres, your client retention expert and gratitude specialist. And I am going to teach a class on how to get 100,000 monthly viewers on your Pinterest within 30 days. I already have it coming out. So that is the name of it. So if you're interested, put Pinterest in the comments. But in the meantime, I teach a webinar. It's free every Friday at 1 p.m. It's called Turning Connections into Cash Flow, where I teach you how to create clients for a lifetime, build relationships that matter, turn those clients into raving fans and referral partners, and increase your cash flow all at the same time. And you can get my information if you text the word connection to 26786. That's connection to 26786. you'll get a free 7 ways to increase your cash flow all at the same time. And you'll get an invitation to my free webinar that I host every Friday afternoon. And the parasailing thing just went by again. And I'm going, I am going parasailing.
Put your sunscreen on.
We're gonna head out. It's 12 o'clock. I'm going on the beach. Thank you guys for watching. We are Angel and Tina on the Angel and Tina Morning Show. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. where I'll be a little bit darker. And we will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great Tuesday.
Have a good day.
Bye.